Okay, anyways, there's a video that I haven't seen called Channel Gold Thread Child Kung Fu Masters Part 1 Inside the Mysterious Shaolin Temple. Already, I can tell you guys, so this is, yes, I always have to say this, but because so many videos say Shaolin Temple, but it's not the Shaolin Temple, this is indeed the Shaolin Temple. These are not students from the Shaolin Temple. Nobody who trains at Shaolin wears those uniforms, the red bands, or has hair like this. Yeah, that's the oh my god, it's sometimes I look at it in my first year when I trained with my master, he was like, after training, he's like, oh, do you get good food up there where you live? And I'm like, yeah, it's okay, it's all right. And then he invited me to a little crack den. It was somewhere around here in the back. It's outside the temple, because inside the temple they're not allowed to eat meat, or at least not allowed to serve it. There's a little crack den where they serve beef noodle soup.
Here at the foot of Mount Song in central China, where the Shaolin Temple sits.
我叫很少，小名叫艾克。我来少林习武已经5年了。我最经常练的是童子功。
童子功 means kung fu mastered during childhood. It's a form of Shaolin martial art that kids start practicing as early.
Poor kids, man. The kids have to do the worst shit. They have to do all the flex. Tongzigong is like what the kids do, is what you're looking at right now. It is a cock and bull torture, man. But yeah, this kid is, she said she's doing Shaolin Kung Fu for 5 years, but he's not training in the temple.
As 4 years old. Those who succeed are incredibly flexible, even as adults.
You know, they have to do something called Toding Fan, which is a, what do you call, you know the backhand flip? You know, the backhand flip?
Iconic move, the Iron Head. It makes their heads as hard as a rock, so they can handle any attack.
You have no idea what this looks like when they teach those kids this stuff, man. They break these kids like into 1,000 pieces, I swear to God. Again, I think it's fine, because I think Kung Fu is very cool. If they're good, they can succeed in life. But this is like achieved through nothing but pain and suffering, sometimes abuse. Just the headstand? No, the headstand is not what I meant. What I mean, he didn't show. It's like a Toding Fan. It's like then on your feet, on your head, on your feet, and no hands. Yeah, so bong, 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 bong.
Aika is among a group of 9 kids.
Yeah, he's gonna do it now. But he was just preparing for it. He was gonna do it now.
Between 4 and 18.
But probably with hands on. What? They stopped it right at that moment. This is what you do right before doing Toding Fan.
Is among a group of 9 kids.
You go in Mabu and now you do Toding Fan. Stop showing it right there. Maybe he hurt himself. Let me show you real quick what I mean by Toding Fan. And now, here it is. Yeah, see? You're supposed to do that without hands. This is the Shaolin Temple in London. These guys are real motherfuckers, man. They're so good. A lot of people are jealous of them because they actually do shit that most other foreigners don't actually have the balls to do. These guys are really, really, really good. Proper level. So watch, check it. Yeah, this is it, guys. This is it. Why have I never seen this video? I can't believe I've never seen this. Oh my god. What school is this? I want to know where this is. Is this up in Ones Ago? Where is this? Where is this? Also, this room is very nice. This is much nicer than any room I've seen of the schools. This must be a school in Ones Ago then, 100%. But how have I never seen this outfit? This is right in front of the temple. So when you, in the morning, when you go to the temple, if you go to the morning ceremony, which I rarely did because fuck that shit. When you go to the morning ceremony at like 5:30, you see a lot, like the schools, they all go for jogs in front of the temple. They're jogging in front. This is immediately in front of the temple. Oh my god, this is legit. I like this video, bro. This is the path up to the Damodong. This is the way that you have to walk up, run up at least once a week and take a picture, because then they know that you didn't cheat. This is torture, by the way, just so you know. This is when master's not watching, they start walking. The stuff that you see always, you know, with the monks, one thing that's like super iconic is like they show the monks crawling downstairs on all fours. This is usually always where that's filmed. I have a bit of a trauma here. This is one of the first places where I was pushed in a workout so hard that I almost had to vomit. That was right here. But that was very rare, but that was super rare. But that, I think the master was punishing us. I don't know, it was weird. Yeah, you see, that's where they do it. It's a really good exercise, by the way. It's very makes you very strong.
就是学基本功嘛，基本功有一些。
Yeah, this is nice. This is the yeah. By the way, just so you know, if you want to learn Kung Fu, this is what you will have to do. Very basics, Titui. This is what you'll have to do throughout your entire time training Kung Fu.
然后呢，当时我
Clueless Shaolin disciple bust.
22、23、24。
Why do you start doing this as a kid? What do you mean, in China? Because your parents want you to become something good, to make money one day. I feel like this is one thing that every human being should go through. Go do a hardcore stretching session once. Shaolin stretching. Just know what pain is like, bro. Feel the pain. This is abuse, dude? I don't think so. This is stretching. For the poor people, they have no other option. That's why martial arts, yeah, it's a great outlet for poor people in China to make something of themselves. That's where the masters beat the shit out of them, actually get good, and they can compete with the thousands of others. By the way, just so you know, this year, the fact that he fell down and like relax and try again, that's not how that works. Like he would get beaten very hard with the stick, especially a kid. Especially kids are beaten the most. Like very hard. Do you see yourself training your kids the same way? Absolutely not. Why? I will punish you. Look at the kid, he's already crying. Yeah, and this is nothing. Camera saved the kid 100%. It's got a insect crawl. Is this training completely for free for these kids? Unlikely, no. It's probably extremely cheap, and maybe some are there through connections, but no, they do pay probably like a tiny amount. They do. Oh my god.
那你知道禅是啥吗？我可以告诉你一下。
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
我啥也没想，我只盯着一个目标，我心里一片空白，我都静下来了。然后呢，这样，如果你看，如果你待了1分钟。
Real question: do female kids also go through the same training, or do they go easier on them, or is it common for girls to learn Kung Fu? Every once in a while, you do see a girl. So in the temple, obviously 0, but in the Kung Fu schools, you do see girls. I would say the ratio is 40-1. Like you do see them, very, very rare. And in China, they do go much easier on the girls. In fact, like it's a Chinese thing that like you're supposed to spoil girls, look for a husband that takes care of them like that. It's a Chinese thing. China is a very traditional society. I kind of get the vibe that they act a bit more serious for the camera. They seem like they are softer without the camera, even though you say they beat the shit out of them the way they break characters sometimes. When I say that they beat the shit out of the kids, that makes it sound like, oh, the masters, they just abuse them, they're horrible, blah, blah, blah. No, you know, it's a bit of a contradiction, but the masters do beat the shit out of the students. Very much so. But after training, they play with them. They're like father figures for them. And there's a very loving, and they joke around. They have a very loving relationship. And what do girls do when they grow up, work? I mean, some of them maybe become teachers. I mean, the Chinese army, I mean, Mao has said women lift half the sky. Yeah, a lot of girls also joined the army. Oh my god, look at this. It's so much torture. They're barely in Mabo anymore because it's like actually dying. It's the worst.
到了没？到了。到了没？到了。好，起。
Ouchie. So this is also right on the way to the Damo cave. And there's actually a kiosk that sells drinks and like snacks and ice cream to the right here. I don't think they're going to show that though. That's going to kind of ruin the illusion of the remote training area. Oh yeah, I remember these spiders are everywhere in summer. Everywhere. They're like really green. What are those spiders? They're everywhere. Can you kill spiders? The monk's not allowed. I don't know.
考虑。遇到发手机的时间了啊，别笑。这个第一件事情干嘛？
Time for League of Legends. I like that they show this stuff. It's more authentic. Yeah, the reality of the life there. These are kids. They watch cartoons. They play their League of Legends games. They're too young here, but like when they get age like 14, 15, they watch other stuff, if you know what I mean. Like, they're kids.
老想你，想你在那里怎么样啊？做不做得来，我都这是我很担心的。
你不用担心这些，我这边我坚持得了。 那个
Oh, that's so sweet. Man, this reminds me of this one. Before I trained in the temple, there was this kid. So in China, there's a thing when a kid is a bit on the bigger side, they're kind of always called 小胖子 by their friends and by everyone. It means like, it kind of means little fatty. There was this one kid that was he was a bit bigger on the bigger side, and I think that was the first time he like met foreigners, and he was talking to me and he was crying so much, and he's like, oh, can you call my parents? I want to go home. I want to go home. I think he got bullied a lot. I don't think I'll ever forget that kid. And that was really sad. Obviously I couldn't do much, but like, you have to understand some of these kids get really like bullied horribly, man. And you have to understand that these kids that you're looking at and these families and this person that he's talking to, this is not like average Chinese person. These are on the poorer side of Chinese society, very much so. No normal person from the city sends their kid to a kung fu school. Yeah, they get bullied. And there's this one kid just thought because I'm a foreigner, maybe I have money and I can get him out of there.
我给你寄点衣服过去。
衣服这边太多了，我就不用寄了吧。
哦。
来吧，你压了。好。
What a crazy ass life. I always say this, and I think I said it before. It's like, you can go to that place and train with these people, and if you're lucky and you look Chinese enough, you can train just as hard, but you can never emulate the toughness of the life there. Even if you live just like these kids, if you're a foreigner, like, you train the same way, you get treated the same way by your master, you get pushed the same way. You can never fully emulate how hard this life is for these kids, because you always have the freedom to go. Always in the back of your head, you can tell yourself, hey, I got my passport, I can just leave. And these kids cannot leave. They cannot leave. They have to do this. And there's nobody there. I think in a weird way, you kind of also, you could turn that around as well, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, because you don't have a choice, you're not thinking about it. If you have a choice, every day you have to sort of overcome the fact that it's your choice to go through that. I'm not sure, actually, now that I think about it. Because these kids don't have a choice, so why bother complaining? You can't even question it. This is your life. But if you can leave, every day you have to make a conscious decision to stay. I don't know. Well, I guess I could see it either way. Do you think because of this hard and difficult lifestyle they have a while growing up, that a lot of them will develop some mental health problems? Chinese people they do really repress their emotions, and there's very much an attitude of never show weakness. And I personally have to say, to some extent, I do agree with that way of thinking. But I prefer that to the constant crying and bitching about shit. If you bottle yourself up, you're just postponing outrage, and who knows in what form it could take. 1.4 billion Chinese people, they handle it fine. Are you attacking me in my job? That's like a Hitler mustache, but above the nose. Uh-oh. Does he have to perform now? Is it a heart shape? I just noticed it might be heart shaped. I think it could be heart shaped, yeah. Come on, you got this, bro. You got this, bro. 加油. 坚持. Man, I don't know now. When he did that exercise, I don't know. I feel like I see suffering in his eyes, or like grind, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like in his eyes, you see you see how tough these kids are. Like how much they have to go through, and just how much they're drilled. It's crazy.
我弟弟嘛，他是学文的，但是他也想过来学武。他说：“哥哥你好厉害。”然后呢，有时候发手机的时候，我给他打电话，他就说：“哎，你啥时候回来呀？我好想你。”
I almost feel like this video is almost critical of that life. I don't know why. With the voiceovers, it's almost critical of it. Don't you guys think? I don't know. It's not explicitly critical of it, but it's like, or not critical, but it's like showing how fucking tough it is, man. These kids they miss home. It leaves it really open, and that's good. Yeah.
所有的一个少林弟子呢，也好，少林寺常住的武僧也好，他每一天呢，他以后的未来，他都是自己
What is that?
将来你以后
What is that?
你续还俗也好，
What are they eating here? Is that a plant? No idea what that is.
有可能会当上大明星啊。
What a freaking video. This is, by the way, a dream of a lot of these kids, obviously. It's like one day to like make it and become a superstar. Okay, now comes the side character.
我家人他说
Oh my god, Frog jumps up the fucking mountains, dude. The torture.
It's a big day for Aika and Chi-Chi today.
Chi-Chi?
They've been here for a year, and their parents are finally picking them up for their 1-month winter break.
Oh, it's winter holiday time.
现在的心情
很高兴。
开心，毕竟1年都没回家了，1年只能回那么一次。
God,
因为
these
我
kids.
想吃的东西很多，然后呢，回家就全给他吃一顿。
All they want literally after that year is they just want to go home and have good food and
回家就好好玩一玩。
shit.
爸爸好。
哎呀，我今天找人没找到，我是搁哪呢？
Do they have bad food in the temple? Temple food is fine. It's Chinese food. It's tasty, but it's free. But this is not the temple, by the way. They don't eat it at the temple. I feel like this is gonna get personal. This episode here. This is gonna get emotional. Emotional content. This is the coldest winter, man. This is like around February, January. This is so cold, freezing cold. What's this episode called? Child Kung Fu Masters Part 2. Parents tell us why they sent their kids away to the Shaolin Temple. Damn! They actually follow the families. Oh, it's gonna be sad. How long break? It's like a month. Man, that feeling as a kid when you're like leaving the place where you just got tortured for like 11 months.
我奶奶说：“哎呀，就搁这待5天，5天后我们就来接你。”
Wait, what? They told the kid he's there for 5 days and they left him there for a year? What the
我奶
fuck?
奶说：“哎呀，就搁这待，
Bro, dude, that's...
一待呢就是1年。”
Man, and look... Man, this poor kid. I'm not gonna cry live, bro. I'm gonna give this kid a hug. It's all gonna be okay, bro.
没什么感觉。
Oh, fuck. See how he can't even say? See how he can't say? How does that feel? Just doesn't say it. Black Myth Wukong!
这帮蚊子肯定都想啊。
都想。
W, bottle up W. Bottle up dub. It's a bottle up dub. Shandong.
妈抱吧，想妈妈了吗？想了。哎呀，奶奶渴了，去了。
刚进医院了呀，不能真快。
冷吧？不冷。
Is this a Chinese documentary team? It must be Chinese. Like, how did they get such a close look into this and follow this stuff? Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
阿瑟，你又感冒了？
没事，好了。
好了。哦，当时他爸决定送上少林寺的。商量的时候，一开始我是不愿意的，我觉得孩子确实还小。但是后来因为一系列的事情嘛，你比如说他奶奶就是对孩子特别溺爱，孩子5岁，其实说小是也不小了。正常的，你像吃饭呀、喝水呀这些，自己完全都。
Okay, motherfuckers iced out. Motherfuckers iced out. Got that drip. Okay.
他跟同龄人去对比的话，身体素质、身体的体能相对来说比较弱，然后我就想着把他去送到少林寺锻炼身体。
到哪了？你看，搞个鼻搞多少？
我得到哥哥鼻子这儿。鼻子这儿2年就追上了。那2年你也长了。
That's so cute, man.
奶奶想着孩子都睡不着觉，哎呀，可行，哎，不发来还轻易发来啊。
He's like, okay.
我在快手平
I'm
台
an info
吧
what?
粉丝是600万左右。
What? What the fuck? Okay, wait, this changes things. She's an influencer with 6 million fans. I don't know if she's making money, but the fear I have right now is that she's legit sending her kid there to turn him into content later on. I don't know. We'll see if that's true. Wait, don't rage at this woman right now. Everyone has a job. Influence has a job, believe it or not. Nice to meet you.
轻松一些。
What does she do?
但是后来都是就是选的品。
She's so fake Balenciaga, no! Oh my god, this is so Chinese, bro. What the fuck? Bro, his mom sells fake Balenciaga, dude. So this is the best. Oh, no way. She's old as fuck, she still looks good. What the fuck is that? I feel like I'm in the Matrix right now. These are like... why are they sending their kid to that school? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Or maybe they are not... I mean, it could also be that they're really not making good money. And they're just... They see this documentary as like an opportunity to show that they're it's busting, but it's really not. Phantom Blade Zero, yeah, I saw it. It's good. This even looks like fucking a new Baugebiet. God, let the kid take a break. Holy shit. Let the kid take a break, man. I feel kind of bad for him. He's like almost like a circus clown, you know. He's like, oh, do something. Show. Dance, monkey, dance. And he's like really wants the approval of his parents. He's like, motherfucker, I've been doing this shit for the past 11 months. Can I fucking take a break? Very nice Neubaugebiet though, I gotta say. Nice. But the master told him to train. Yeah, they always say that. This is also, I find this so absurd. He sent them to that area because that area is cheap as fuck. Henan is fucking pretty poor. The schools around the temple are cheap as fuck. These are poor people, a lot of orphans. What? And he gets off like looking at his son doing these forms. He's like, oh yeah, bro. That's so cool. He gets off like, well, yeah, it's like, oh, you can do Kung Fu. Yeah, now what? He still can do it, bitch ass. It's crazy to me that this camera team got Chinese people to like be teary-eyed in front of a camera. How the fuck did they do that? Guys, coronavirus!
最近在家就感觉变了一样，特别喜欢这里了。家里也有我弟弟陪我玩啊，然后呢还有。
Shout out to everyone who can still sleep horizontally in the bed. That was good shit.
软软的床。
艾克，起床啊，快点！
Are there any gay monks? I gotta be honest, in the 3 years, I've never witnessed anything in that regard. Like, not even remotely. Don't go, shut the fuck up! Oh, Bowser. I wanna see the parents.
当时我看到这个艾克在家不好好读书，孩子老是动，有多动症。因为我侄媳妇是河南那边的。 他对这个少林寺里面呢很了解，他就给我
connections okay
推荐给我介绍过去的。我当时是跟他说，把你送到少林寺去，之前是去玩的。
Fuck me. Come, we're going to the Shaolin Temple on a vacation. You've always wanted to see the Shaolin Temple, right? Goodbye. She snuck out. This is the only one thing where I'm like, why do they... So I understand that they keep calling it send him to the Shaolin Temple because I guess they consider that area like Shaolin Temple. But what is she talking about right at the gate? Your kid is not training at the Shaolin Temple. What are you on about? And I disagree with you guys that I think this is abuse. I think this is poverty, and yeah, you do what you have to do. It's China. It's a different life. People don't get school paid for. They don't get fucking nothing. This kid's not gonna do shit. If you can't afford school, then what? Go in a factory and work? Like, no. If you don't have the money for school, then sending him to a kung fu school is, I think, I think it's okay. Sending him to a good school. You have to understand that they all have parents or grandparents. Every single one of them. And every single one of these kids doesn't really want to be there. They weren't 6 years old and say, hey, can you bring me to a kung fu school and leave me there? No, it's always difficult. These kids this is hard. It's still abuse? I don't think it's abuse. Abuse would be to make your kid become a failure by letting him just roam around the city and not doing anything, and him becoming homeless, jobless, and worthless. Neglect is leaving your kid alone. And no school, no nothing. That's abuse. Because you're setting your kid up for failure. This is just hard knock life, man.
10个不行，再来。
不死拉断机电线给电动车充电，不在楼梯间安全出口等处。
好了。我不想跟你紧过去啊，练的咋样了？都想看看。
Kid's really not in the mood. She's mad right now. She's mad. He doesn't give him a week to chill. Jesus. It's not that difficult. Yeah, you do it, bitch. Oh god, childhood trauma triggered, bro. I hate that fucking swanai or whatever the shit it is. My nana made me drink that shit so much. It's healthy, it's healthy. You drinking that bitch? It's like tastes like fucking the piss of a donkey, dude. Man, you should all be grateful if you don't live in China. I'm telling you guys, the competition in that country, you don't want to experience, you've never experienced it, man. You're nothing but a number, bro. No mercy, man. Life is, yeah, gaokao. It's like no mercy. It's no mercy. It's in the interest of the parents, if they want to be taken care of one day, that they push their kids like crazy. Where's Hafo go? He made a video about this. Okay, they're poor as fuck, man. Fucking street vendors, dude, holy shit. Hardworking people, man. That was big? No, normal apartment. Anime run. POV Discord. Oh no, he's watching anime. Degenerates. Right back to the temple. Right back.
把他送去这个事儿是错了呀。
就是那句话，谁的孩子谁不疼呀？
我也没有觉得学功夫能有啥用，我就觉得他身体好，让他练得强壮点。我觉得人活着一辈子，身体是最重要的。就是他从少林寺待了这几年的变化，其实是很大的。他这一整
I mean, at least the dad is thinking about it. At least the dad is like thinking about it, you know? Maybe he'll take him away from there.
不感冒，压根也不吃药。
Also, your kid can still do sports if you send it to a normal school, bro. Just tell the real reason.
早上起来
Kids drips on point, 100%. He's iced out.
已经养成了习惯，早起早睡，白天训练学习。所以我觉得我很喜。
Man, this is so cute. It's like brother and sister, man. It's like they see each other like once a year, dude.
那我问你，就是你在那个少林寺那里啊，你是在
Oh, this is so cute.
那里你就是什么时候在那里是最开心的一次？
Oh god, that's so cute how she asked that.
就是最开心的时候。你们过来看我呀。
God, what a good video. Unbelievable.